Now, for more insight, let's cross live to Mr. Mahendra Subedi in Kathmandu. He's a senior editor with the National News Agency of Nepal. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Subedi. So first of all, how much attention has media in Nepal and the public there paid to the third plenary session of the 20th CPC Central Committee?
Thank you. Nepali media outlets have obviously paid much attention to the recently concluded third plenary session of the Communist Party of China, CPC. Not only the media, the development practitioners, scholars, diplomatic community, private sector, and other communities too paid much attention to the development and political ongoings in China. This is because China's policy, governance, programs, and development activities have in one or the other ways much impact on our country, because we share a long border between China and Nepal. Coming to the Nepali media coverage, the third session is interpreted as a comprehensive political consultative forum that minutely opened up a new course for China's reforms and socialism with Chinese characteristics, BRI program, and in short, a vision for community with a shared future for mankind. So it was well covered in a good note.
Now, Subedi, China is deepening its reforms, especially in terms of economic structural adjustment and industrial upgrading. How do you think this can benefit Nepal?
As China deepens its reforms measures, it is a positive thing. Industrial upgrading and producing high quality goods and ensuring a reliable supply chain. In this context, the cooperation between Nepali and Chinese business community will further deepen. Also, China is a major source country for FDI inflow in Nepal, for tourism, source for Nepal. In this context, Nepal is hopeful of receiving much more FDI and high number of tourists or visitors from China. Also, we have seen the cooperation between China and Nepal, which has increased in different layers of both sides, which is hugely beneficial to both countries. In this context, we can hope that better collaboration is likely, and new areas of cooperation could be explored, mostly on research and development, reliable supply chain, investment, producing like electric vehicles and other so many areas. So this will open up new collaboration, new scope for Nepal and China, both on government and private sectors.
Well, Mr. Subedi, I went to Nepal in 2017 to take a look at cooperation between the two sides under the Belt and Road Initiative. Now, 7 years on, could you update us on the cooperation in this particular field?
True. Nepal and China have gained good results in advancing BRI cooperation. Just 3 days ago, Nepal's newly appointed foreign minister also said that operation and implementation modality of the BRI cooperation is advancing. I guess both sides are holding talks and consultations, or also exchanging views on financing modality and the progress, and also some technical aspects. Once the BRI cooperation gets finalized, it will obviously benefit Nepal through job creation, better infrastructure development, ensuring quality service, also skill and technology transfer, and poverty reduction. Better connectivity network will reduce the cost of everything in business in the long run. Likewise, if the Trans-Himalayan multidimensional connectivity network is implemented, the entire paradigm of the Himalayan region, mostly in development issue, will change positively. So we are much more optimistic, and BRI projects will be implemented soon by finalizing some technical and financing modalities.
Now, one of China's priorities has always been focusing on people's livelihood and social development. How do you think this can deepen cultural exchanges and people-to-people exchanges between China and Nepal?
Oh, great. Nepal and China are connected by the mountains, and they share some common cultural features. Not only some, they share several, cultural features. The festivals, the civilizations, even the farming system in the Himalayan region are quite similar between Nepal and China. There have been massive exchanges of visits from both China and Nepal in the recent years, and from this time, much more exchanges are expected. The Confucius Center in Nepal is running classes, and students from school to university level are learning Chinese languages. And different cultural events are regular from Chinese side in Nepal. So all these will be more in coming days. So what I would like to mention here is that the document endorsed by the Third Plenum has detailed explanation of global development initiative and global civilizational initiative. So it has much more positive repercussions, not only between Nepal and China, in the entire South Asian region.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mahendra Subedi with the National News Agency of Nepal in Kathmandu.